Hello again YouTube, this is Pure230688 aka Angelos, and I'll be bringing you another of my rare edition Rome Total War clips. I don't make many because I'm not very good at the game, but frankly I think I'm going to start practicing on the game after being beaten repeatedly. I've decided to take this game slightly more seriously than I had before because I just used it as a, I don't know, just pastime really. I'm not as competitive on this game as I am on Empire. Anyway, Matt of Rome decided to ask me for a game, I should say. I had told him I was on a long losing streak, and he replies by saying, well, he needs a win, he said. So he needs a battle where he wins, and he said he would like to play me. And that was after I'd said I'd been on a long losing streak. So after I said I'd lost at almost every one of my battles, he decides to ask me for a game. Okay, I have 4 Royal Pikemen, silver upgrades, 4 Companions, silver upgrades, 3 Archers, gold attack. This is a 10k battle on the grassy flatlands. Now you can see that his archers are all over the place. I don't know what they were doing particularly. I think I remember him saying he was trying to press an attack order, but instead they all ran around like headless chickens. Perhaps they remembered they had other places to be. Perhaps they had work tomorrow and wanted to get off him. Anyway, they all run around like madmen, so I take the opportunity to send my 3 archer units up and start peppering them. Okay, so Matt has brought 1 cataphract with bronze attack, 3 companions, 1 unupgraded companion, and 2 have bronze attack, bronze defense, 2 silver shield legionnaires with bronze attack, and 4 silver shield pikemen with bronze attack, and 6 archers with some unupgraded and some with bronze attack and silver attack. I think he's got on some of them. So he's gone for quantity over quality, and I have a smaller force but with more upgrades. So he was right in pointing out that my upgrade probably did win the battle, but I like to think that I had some skill on my part went along with it, and not the fact that my army was just much more upgraded than his, and so I won just simply because of the army I picked. I'd rather not think like that. Okay, so I detached 1 unit of Royal Pikemen and 4 companions on 1 flank to try and take out his cavalry. A mistake I realised I'd made in previous battles was splitting my cavalry into 2 flanks, and all the enemy had to do was just mass his cavalry and wipe them out. Anyway, wipe 1 flank out, I should say. Anyway, I take the opportunity here and smash my companions into his silver shield legionnaires who aren't facing the right way. I pulverise them and then send 2 companions against his leftmost cavalry force, which is his companions. I pull them out, and I was hoping they'd stay locked on and then run right into my pikes, but they didn't. He got snagged on the corner, but he pulls them out. Now, see this companion unit? We were having a lot of lag in this game, but I was clicking furiously on them to get out of the way because I could see his cataphracts coming. I was like, get out of the way! And they just stayed there and got massacred. It was a glitch, I think. I don't know what. It was either lag in my commands or was this just a glitch. I don't know what happened, but they all just stand there and let themselves get slaughtered. Especially that one whose horse seems to be mental. But eventually, after I lose like 3/4 of them, they come back to life again, and I managed to get them out of the way. Okay, here I chase after his companion cavalry to force them away from the other companion cavalry, and then around where I chased his companions to, my other cavalry were waiting for them, and I smashed them to pieces and routed them immediately in 1 charge. I turned my Royal Pikemen round the other way to protect my flanks from his cavalry, but so he has to take a long way round instead of coming straight at my flank. So seeing his cavalry coming, I then pull my Royal Pikes back into the mix, and then smash into his general's companion unit, and I take my massively depleted companion unit round the flank and attack him in the rear. But before I manage to encircle him, the enemy general runs off and I promptly kill him. So again, he charges his cavalry units in, and this is where I envelop all of his cavalry and destroy them. I split my cavalry into 4 directions with the pikemen in the rear. He stays locked onto the central unit. I then envelop all of his cavalry units and charge my pikes into his rear, totally annihilating all of his cavalry in 1 go. Now, this is the second battle I played against, the first of 2 battles I played against Matt of Rome. In the second battle, he brought a massively upgraded Carthage army against my semi-upgraded Selucid army, and I got beaten. And I used the same tactics as I do in this battle, which was a massive mistake on my part. I was just hoping he would have forgotten how I played, even though we played them the game's 5 minutes apart. That's just me being an idiot. Anyway, you can see he brings in a strike on my Royal Pikeman, who I have facing the Silver Shields. I thought my companions could catch him, but they didn't. He causes a little bit of damage, kills 15 men, but routs himself in the process. I don't know what he was doing here with his Silver Shield Legionnaires. I think he just walked them all into my line and forgot about them. Or he had lag, because frankly we did have a lot of lag. Because he doesn't throw any peeler at me and just walks straight into my pikes. You can see how he tries to send them around the flank, but my pikemen aren't having any of that and just stab them in the sides. I was going to do a hammer and anvil on the enemy Silver Shield pikemen, but I see that they turn round to engage my cavalry. So I decide against that charge. I'm so confident actually that my Royal Pikemen can handle these Silver Shields that I don't bother with any standard Macedonian hammer and anvil tactics. I just use my infantry as a holding force and just wipe them out in a head-on battle. I pull this Royal Pikeman unit round because I could see he was trying to envelop it with 2 of his Silver Shields, but I just pull him out of the way and then engage him in the rear with my own Royal Pikeman unit. Okay, I was going to bring in a hammer and anvil here on his Silver Shields, but they rout before I get an opportunity to. So I reprioritise my companions to attack the archer unit that's stationed just behind, and I switch my Royal Pikeman units round to envelop the Silver Shields. You can also notice that my men are in a thinner line. That's because his men outnumbered me, so I wanted to thin my line out to have the same length as his. But that was probably a mistake, because if he had similar upgraded armies and his units being in tightly packed phalanxes, he could have smashed through my centre, which has happened to me a lot of the times when I thin my phalanx line out. So I'll remember not to do that next time. Anyway, I use my companions here to just chase down the routing units because I don't want them regrouping. His only units that he has left are these 2 archer units, which are valiantly going to put up a last stand here. He's shooting into my companions. That is the view his archers have. I'd be crapping myself if I saw this lot going, splat, and they all get thrown into the air and catapulted all over the place. And his whole army is destroyed. Well, I wouldn't say that skill won the day entirely there. I must agree with Matt that my upgrades did win the battle. I could have done better actually, frankly, but anyway, that was a good game to Matt, and if you want to see the other battle, just check out his channel. Anyway, thanks for watching.